had a taser, he had handcuffs, he had a baton, and he had pepper spray on him.
Oh my god!
Like in a proper police, in a police. It was so fucking funny.
Cool.
Right.
Indeed.
Anyway, sessions.
Why do you have all this police equipment? Undead.
Don't worry about it. The fuck?
Roll a stealth check.
Like mind your own damn business. Where's your warrant?
Roll a stealth check, and it's a natural 1.
Why do you have all this police stuff on you? Hey, bro, what the fuck? Why are you asking all these questions?
Stealth check for hiding info.
Yeah, what?
Natural 1.
Yeah. What are you, police officer or something?
Wait, please. If I roll a deception, please give me a natural 1. Done.
In real life, you're like, hey, bro, why you got that shit? Hold up, real quick. Rolls actual in real life D20.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. Get some modifier for how fucking
Hey, bro, what's my modifier?
Hey, bro, advantage or disadvantage?
you DM, I got disadvantage.
He's like talking at the fucking sky or something.
Hey, bro, is my lying working? Am I persuading you?
Am I persuading you?
You feeling deceived right now? Like, I need some back and forth here, man. You ain't role playing with me real quick, and this ain't gonna work.
My immersion now.
You ever get that moment where apparently you've been signed out of D&D Beyond? Didn't you love that?
Well, you're shit.
Yep.
I have +5 charisma.
You actually don't.
Can I talk? Can I hear things again? I can talk.
No, you can't hear things.
I want to.
No, you can't.
Wow, that sucks.
Maybe you should ask the keeper. Maybe he'll.
Well, I wanted to, but I don't. Yeah. And I said, "Hey, man."
Hey man,
can I have conversations with you regularly? And he was like, yeah, you know what, fuck you.
Yeah, he was like, hey man, don't talk to me on my son ever again.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've got the game log open now. You guys ain't fucking, you guys are not gonna...
Has it been dawn since the last time I used the Venom or nah?
Nope. You used the Venom last session. It was it was nighttime. It was nighttime, so you're gonna have to wait until the next days. Like, not the coming dawn, you'll have to wait for the next dawn.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Man,
it's not the kind of thing it's like you use the Venom like an hour before dawn and you get it back. No.
I would love that.
That would technically, probably the way rules are written, it does work like that, but pretty sure the stream's already started.
So we're breaking the rules now? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, always. I'm breaking the rules every time. I fudge all my dice rolls. I've actually only rolled that once.
Can I pull out my dancing longsword if it's in my backpack? So can I call Zanzibar?
It wouldn't fit in your actual backpack.
You have a holster.
It has has a strap on the back. You have it on your back or on your side.
Alright, cool. I have it on my back.
On your back is very fucking a horrible idea.
I know Reginald had it on his hip as a scabbard.
Since I can't
we're all level 8, correct?
Yeah.
Sure.
Good. Alright, that's all I need.
Alright. So, assuming the stream has been started, Epic, you've reverted all settings, you fixed everything? The wheel? Mr. Deaf Dude?
Hang on, sorry, I'm back. Sorry, I was just checking the stream audio.
Did you fix it? Yeah, I was asking, did you fix all the stream settings?
Yeah,
everything? Alright, cool. Alright, bet if we've started, I'll start then. Cool, sick. Alright, cool, bye. Alright, so the last session, it was a bit ago, a few ago. It ended, if I can remember correctly, with you guys were in this basement that you'd followed this other gentleman to that appeared to be in very much pain and very high sunken, and you did Duke Nukem him. Some other shit happened, and then you took rest next to this basement, and then headed down into it with the assistance of Anther, your favorite shopkeeper. Yes, it is.
He's the only shopkeeper I've met. So.
That's true. You headed down, and he made sure of that. Anyway, but you went in, and you eventually, through different investigations and also just general, we're using your eyeballs, you found a hole in the wall. You investigated through there, and you didn't see a lot. Thanks to Anther's ability to see fuck you illusions, he walked through what you guys thought was a wall. He just walked through it, and so. Casper's a stinky head. But yeah, you walked through the wall, and then you revealed this empty ass room. Empty room that didn't really have anything in it other than these 4 really small, inconspicuous holes in the floor. None of you could figure out. Reginald, you had to listen. You think you heard something, but you can't quite remember.
Oh, shit, that's right.
I think one of you dropped a coin down there. Which you never heard hit the ground. Yeah. And then after that, you Antho warned you of somebody who was coming, which you then turned and you encountered your favorite pal, buddy, old friend, old pal, other shape changer man, the Charmer, who, compared to your last conversation, appears to have descended from slight madness into full-scale madness.
Right, unhealthy curiosity too.
Obsession. Yep, and then so, through different means, and Anther just being sick of everybody's shit, he was dispatched, being turned into ash.
Including his clothes.
Yes, with that, Reginald, you also acquired a new blade, trading your dancing longsword, I believe.
Or you acquired myself a rapier.
Yes, you acquired.
And I have Zanzibar.
Your cool rapier,
I
and
shall
yes,
treat him better.
Leopard took the trade and now acquired the dancing longsword of Zanzibar. And
I shall clean it every day.
That's where we left off, and actually something that I was going to do, that I should have done at the end of that last session that I completely forgot to, because I'm an idiot. I need everybody, actually, not everybody, I need both Reginald and, what's his name, Infa, to roll wisdom saving throws. Jet would do it, but he can't hear.
Yay.
Oh man, I was gonna say, I fucking forgot that I took my ring of deafness off, because this fucker, every cool Reginald told me to take it off! Alright.
He did. He did.
Alright, so we're doing a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, sir. Wisdom save. 17 and 11. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. Alright.
Please succeed.
So, you've just watched, like, Anther has just disintegrated this man in front of you, and, you've walked over, you're like, ah, cool, sick, combat's amazing, Reginald, you did great. Also, don't forget, Reginald, you are an asshole now. You are the most bestest man in the world.
He's not an asshole, he just thinks
he just thinks he's better than everyone else.
You all, put your weapons away, calmed yourself down. Reginald, you see a nice shiny blade, you're like, that's my reward, I fucking earned that shit. You went and picked that up.
Yeah, again, with that fucking... Yeah. Well, no, actually, Reginald, it's not even cockiness this time, it's like, you know what?
I did good.
I fought quite well in that battle, and I'm quite the fan of rapiers. Is it anybody got their hands on that rapier, or is he just next to the ash pile?
No, you got it. No, you already got it first. You got it last session. You already picked that shit up. It's yours, in your hand.
Alright, in that case, then I'm just like rubbing the fucking, wherever the words are, just like, oh, fascinating. That is most marvelous.
Actually,
look at this. Admire this blade with me.
I realized that the reason that you actually can read both the things because you're a monocle. The monocle that you got given by Anther. So on the blade in the two different languages.
Charmer.
One was Orcish, and I forget what the fuck the other one I said was.
Abyssal.
Abyssal? Was it Abyssal?
No, deep speech. Not deep speech. What's that underwater language?
Undercommon. No, it was
Undercommon, I think.
It was Undercommon. No, I was asking about Primordial. That's what you're thinking of. I was asking about it, what it actually was, but no, it's
my bad, bro.
It was, Undercommon and Orcish. Yeah. And on the blade, you read Reginald. It does say through the combination of the two languages, the Charmer.
Oh. So it's just the other one was the.
You can read Charmer on the blade. You know Orcish, but you can't read the.
The other one was the.
That's fucking funny.
Well, that's just a keck and a half.
Mystery.
That's a keck and a half. I just got told that I may have a potential COVID exposure.
Oh, great.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, shit.
My name's potentially Christopher. Alright.
Huh?
Alright, anyway.
Cool.
Christopher, because his brother had COVID, and he probably has COVID as well, because he stinks.
Unfortunate. I just actually wanted to join, but he's on the bus right now, so...
Anyway. Shut up.
Next question.
You can't hear. Shut up. Yes? Yes, Mr. Thorne?
About my rapier, which item is that? Or is that a custom item?
It's the custom item. It was the Diplomat Assistant.
Yeah.
Diplomat Assistant.
Yeah, I didn't his inventory already.
Yes.
There it is.
There it is. I can get two of them.
Come to daddy.
Very, very useful magical item.
I feel like you're just gonna have this like fucking romantic scene of it and like have some tea of it on the fucking nice tray.
Anyway,
Sakura blossoms in the background.
Anyway, But yeah, so Reginald, you've acquired your new, definitely earned item. So you've definitely earned. You got stabbed by it, so that automatically makes it yours. Really.
Automatically makes
It's got
it
my blood
yours.
on it. It's got my blood on it.
It's mine.
That dibs it.
See, that's mine.
I love how you say that, and I just picked up and gave it to him for fucking sense.
Yeah, you picked it up first, but you were like,
I love how you're saying all this shit. How he picked it up. I'm like, actually, I picked it up. Had a look at it, and then
Nah,
Semantics.
you take your dancing longsword and shut up.
Wait, do I just get the dancing moves, or do I also get the fucking thing? He just keeps the fucking hilt on him, and I just get the dancing longsword.
Yeah, no. You do have the dancing longsword, but yes.
And,
Yeah. But yes. Yeah, but that's currently what we stand. Jet, you still can't hear shit. You just watched. You watched the Charmer that you were like, hey, fuck, I should really
yes,
help.
and I talk in Reginald's mind. Oh yes, that says Charmer.
Oh, God,
I read it earlier.
Oh, yes. Would you like to know the other word?
Yeah, what's the other word? I was thinking it was going to be a massive mystery and tell us something really cool about the lore of this sword.
Oh, it will. Trust me.
Really?
Let me
Ooh,
see here, and I'm gonna look at the sword. I'm gonna look at the name.
Yep. So you just see all
Through my deciphering skills and my brilliance all around, just perfectness, I've deciphered the first word. It's the.
The.
Mind blown.
So, it's the Charmer.
Yes.
his first name is
Isn't that
Flower, his last
wonderful?
name is
I
Charmer.
love it.
Are you the Charmer now?
Well,
Oh, I
no,
would
the
love it.
sword is the charmer. No. It's just the name.
But who wields the
I mean,
sword?
I mean, I
wields
was
the
already
name?
quite charming.
Thou who wields the sword
It's
wields the
already
charm.
quite charming. Yeah. I mean, I suppose I possess the charm now.
I
I guess you could
I'm
say
a bit of a
that.
charmer myself.
I'm a bit of a charmer myself.
I used to be a charmer like you till I took a charm to the knee.
I'm a charmer by trade.
So, is Reginald speaking to this via words and paper, or does he have something of his mind that he can speak with?
No, he's just speaking because this is I assume he's writing everything down. I'm not gonna make you guys specifically say I'm writing this down.
It's like-
just confused. That's
We
why.
still want to just have conversations and shit, so it's not like,
I'm not-
because
yeah.
if I just didn't and we couldn't talk to me, then I'm just left here sitting here like, oh, okay.
Like
Hey,
a dog.
Thank
Thank
God
God I
you were
bought the
part of this
book,
campaign.
so we can both share the book.
Exactly.
At least I bought the
So
book. So maybe
we're
Reginald
just
can
gonna
best friend
have
write
normal
them.
conversations, but just
You put in-
assume you're writing to me and I'm talking in your mind.
Yeah, you put in the effort to actually go and buy a book, so now everything's just like this book apparently has infinite pages, and you're just writing to him every time.
I love that. I remember how I bought this book first. I remember everything, and then
Yeah,
it's like
and
it's
you're-
text
and
to
you're-
speech now.
And your writing skills, like, speeds have been insanely improved over the years of doing this.
And you're being able to have inflections in your words and actually
Yeah.
being
Nice.
yeah.
Yep.
Bibliography.
Exactly.
Eat bugbear meat.
Yes, but Anthor walks over to the body, and he's just like, "Well, that was that was quite well done."
You kind of disintegrated his whole entire body.
Yes,
like-
yes, I did. Oh God, that really.
I
doesn't-
don't want to ask, but is it edible? Maybe.
You're gonna eat ash? Is that what you're asking me, Info?
No, I'm just asking.
Is that
it would be the equivalent to eating like burnt sand. I suppose. Have you ever eaten sand?
He looks at you and points to the ash pile. He goes, "Are you asking if that there is edible?"
I'm just like, you know, you're right. You're right.
Think about this now, Info. I'm asking. Is that what you're asking? Are you asking if this right here, and he like leans down, points at the ash pile, if that there is edible?
Well, trees can eat it.
Who can eat it?
Trees.
Trees don't eat ash. They don't eat. They
No.
absorb.
Yes.
Oh.
Go ahead. If you want to eat the ash, go ahead. I will not stop you.
I put my finger in a little bit of the ash and investigating it.
You put your
I'm like,
finger in it.
it's-
You put your finger in it. It is ash. You can tell this is ash. This was at some point you know that this was a person, and now it is nothing more than cigar ash, basically.
You know,
It's the same-
I'm just gonna not, I guess. Say, better be
I
safe.
think that's a great idea. I think you've got a really good idea going there, and I'm going to agree with you. That would be a good idea. Not
It
to
feels
eat
like
ash.
dumbish, but not extremely retarded.
I even think a dumb character would not eat burnt ash. But hey, maybe not.
Unless she has -1 intelligence.
Even
Or
then,
5.
even then, I really don't think they're going to be eating ash.
Fair enough. Okay.
Um,
So, what do we
Unless you're
actually,
fine, Jesse.
if the guy wants to see his so-called, should we, throw the ash in the holes?
you want to? It's not a bad idea, I suppose.
There was
Question,
something
how-
about
The
those
worst thing that can
holes.
happen is
I
you get
can't remember.
resurrected and turns to a god.
Well, question: how do we get the ash from here over to the holes without, dropping it everywhere?
True. Actually, can I? I was gonna say, can I rip a bit of my cape up and turn it into a little pouch to carry the ash?
Sure, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can tear off some of the cape you have, and try and maybe you
Cool.
can fashion a little baggie. You make it a little square cloth. You pile some ash into it, and then fold up the corners and tie it off, and now you have a little baggie of ash.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing.
Yeah, and right, so that's 1/12 of it.
I don't plan on doing it all down, because in case if there is a way that it gets resurrected.
Alright, well, you do that. I'm going to do this. And Antha looks at the ash and snaps his fingers, and all of the ash in one big clump just levitates. And he just begins to walk. He just walks
that is also another option.
he just begins to walk it over to the he walks it over to the holes in the other room.
Enough. So I'm walking beside Xanther, I'm guessing.
Probably.
Yeah,
Are
so-
the rest of you guys also following? Jen, obviously, as well, just for the sake, whenever Antha speaks, he's speaking
Yeah.
both telepathically to you and out loud to everybody else.
Of course, I'm hopping along.
Yeah.
We just see Reginald hopping like a bunny.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, actually,
Ooh.
just one of those stray thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna look back at those holes right on the ground. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
like,
that's where everybody's going anywhere as well. Yeah.
just kind of one of those minds. Just like, I probably shouldn't put my sword tip in there.
All right.
However, and then I'm just gonna very casually, not with the new sword. I'm gonna take the old sword because I don't really care about that one anymore. Served me well, but I got a much better one now. So I'm gonna get that old rapier, and I'm gonna is it thin enough to fit into the
Yeah,
hole?
maybe, definitely. Yeah, rapiers are very thin blade. They're they're almost cylindrical, I believe. Like some rapiers in the blade.
Pretty
they use,
much, yeah.
They use the poking. They're very thin. So yeah, you can easily walk up and just. Are you gonna go full hand in as well, or just the blade to the hilt?
Let's just do it to the hilt for now.
All right.
See
you
if I
walk
can
over.
feel anything.
You walk over. I have the map, but we don't need it. We don't need it as of yet, anyway. You walk over to the hole, and you want one of the holes. You stick your old rapier into the hole, and you get the sense of accomplishment. You feel like you've done something. You really feel like you're helping. Nothing happens. Other than just feeling like you did something, you made something go into something else. That feeling of accomplishment. Other than that, you don't gain anything.
Did we see Reginald doing this shit?
You see Reginald, you just see him walk over. He's like, I just want to try something, and he just walks over to the hole and sticks the fucking rapier in it, and it looks very hey, look, that it worked. Good job. The rapier went into the
I
hole.
was like, wait a minute. Okay, well, before I get any ideas, I'm gonna do the ash thing first, and I think my guy will get an idea.
So so as you walk over, do you undo the baggie and put the ash in
I
directly?
was
or
like,
just
I'm gonna go face Anther. I'm gonna be cautious, right? We should pour in a little bit of ash, because
All right.
just for safety, so I'm just gonna pull my bag in.
Okay. All right. I'll keep this here, and he's just hovering. You can see the ash and that he's hovering is now. It's all been condensed while in the air into this just ball. He's just holding it there. Go ahead.
I put the bash in the hole then.
Alright, so are you gonna put the entire bag in the baggie in the hole, or are you undoing the baggie and pouring it in?
I'm gonna be trying to get the bag as close as I can and try and drip the ash in there.
Okay, so you're not putting the bag in there; you're just doing the ash.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so you pour in the ash, and you see it pour, and you hear the falling sound. The kind of dusks up a little bit, and you kind of move your hand, then you brush the ash, smoke, whatever you want to call it, out of the way. Other than that, no. And after you finish doing it, you wait a moment, another moment, another moment. Nothing seems to be happening.
Alright, well, I'm getting kind of impatient. You might as well just pull all the ash in.
All right, and he moves it over to above one of the holes, and then he does a hand motion, just turning his hand, and he begins to basically just funnel it all into one hole. Just, and it goes in. Again, you wait a couple moments, and nothing happens.
Guys, I could turn you into a lizard and put you in the hole.
I'm just turning around and fucking putting my root finger up.
I could turn you into an ant. I could turn you into a
Jet, I don't think
snake?
Jet, I don't think that is how this works.
Well, I mean, I could.
Why would I want to be
It's
anything
just an
besides
option.
me?
Well, I'm sure Reginald would love to go in the hole.
Reginald,
man.
wouldn't you want the glory of being a snake?
I'm sure Richard would love to be a fruit-like lizard and show off his fantastic side. Even there for the next place.
It's just like,
Reginald, do you know anybody else in your life that has ever been a snake?
Yes, exactly. You could be a snake. A
You would be
sneaky
the only
snake.
person in. Okay, Anther is not fucking condoning this. Anther is not helping you. And
Well, it's
in
good,
reality,
'cause Anther can't hear me.
as you say the method, Anther, you said, hey, I could turn somebody into a snake, or like into something to go down the hole. Anther looks at you. Jet, I admire your experimental curiosity, but I don't think that's a good idea.
See, that's why I'm not going to do it. And talking to just Anther.
I mean, that's a good idea. It's good for you that you're not doing it, but I feel like,
Also, I can't polymorph myself.
Well, that's true. Well, I could polymorph you. Do you want to go down?
No, actually, it doesn't work like that. I am a changeling, and a changeling cannot change form by magical means.
Oh, I have my ways.
Huh?
I feel like he's gonna pull down a fucking strap on or something. Wait, why did I say
turn
that?
this lizard into it.
Just bend over and call.
Just bend. Actually, I really want to know how high Anthus is, so I'm like, can you turn me into a fucking, the creature that can dig a bigger hole into the
No, I cannot, unfortunately. And if not at the moment, I can't anyway.
I'm just gonna say that. Well, Anther, I'm just gonna say, since Ash isn't doing anything, Rachel, you gave me an idea. You know how your sword can stick it to the ground and stuff like that? Why don't we test the Charmer's blade into one of the holes?
Not a bad idea.
The fuck you will.
Reginald, don't be a
Yes,
difficult.
But it seems...
I just
seems
got this.
that-
I've hard earned it.
Yeah, and it seems that the Charmer didn't actually know any... he had only just arrived at this place himself, so I wouldn't think anything he had anything to do with would help. I think it's
True,
just he
but
was there
it's-
investigating as well. I think, if anything, the dancing longsword's probably what you would do, because you can always zoom it back up.
Yes, but
That is a good point.
how about this?
And we already threw a coin down there, and it went for years, so I don't think we can do anything with these holes.
Some say that
Actually-
coin is still falling to this day.
Yeah.
Do we have anything that can fit? We can use Reginald's old rapier, the Charmer's new rapier, and some other swords to fill all the holes in.
Sure.
Why?
If you want to, if you can convince Reginald to donate his rapier.
Just to see if our
Jet
swords
just
could be
doesn't
some kind of
think if
key.
that'll help at all. I already put my dancing lights in all 4 of the holes, and that didn't do anything, so...
Hey, those weren't solid objects.
Hey, Jet, it was a very good spectacle.
So I'm
I
gonna
just
get
want to put a
down.
lizard
I'm gonna.
in the hole. Or a snake.
I'm gonna.
Maybe if we just-
basically.
What happened if we get something live in there?
Well, then it'll be a
No,
fun
maybe that
surprise.
might be inhumane.
What do you suggest? What do you suggest? Put in there. Exactly.
If we figured just making the hole bigger,
We tried that. Do you have a way to do that?
we can get shovels, can't we?
You can.
Do you have a shovel?
Well, no, I don't have a. Well, unless I'm keystring it secretly, I don't believe I have one.
Do you know where we could get a shovel?
Isn't there a store? Don't you have a store? Don't you have
A
shovels?
department
You-
store? Bunnings?
Is there not a
My
Bunnings,
guy's
a
like,
Home
you
Depot?
got-
Reginald, do you
fucking-
think people sell shovels in this town?
Reginald, if they don't have graves here, why would people sell shovels?
Keep forgetting this place is poor. All right.
Not poor, just not well maintained.
Fair enough.
We are poor. Well, everybody else is. I'm not, but
So, Reginald, let's try my
Hey,
idea.
I'm not poor. I own a fortune back home.
Shut up.
shut up, Jeff. Shut up, Deaf Boy.
You can't say I'm poor when I'm not poor.
No, you're
Alright,
not.
so let's try my idea. If my idea doesn't work, then we should go around and looking outside, and maybe we can try and maybe Antha can find where we can communicate to Bert. Was it?
Yes, Bert. He is currently
Yeah.
away, but I'm not sure when he'll be back. I don't expect.
We should
it to
tell him
take
that
too
his
long.
former master is dead.
Bert, what?
Wait, I thought fucking Bert's former master was the charmer.
Nope.
No, wasn't he the fucking
Bert is
lieutenant?
Bert is the old no. Bert is the old lieutenant. No, not lieutenant. Bert is the old dude who lives in the silence bubble outside of town that you guys can't see.
I thought he told us that he was fucking lieutenant to the charmer or something.
No, he said he'd met
But,
the
like,
charm
before.
before, and he
Ah,
was
okay.
different when you guys met him. He was different,
Okay.
but that's all. He didn't know.
Maybe we should
Fair
go talk
enough.
to him.
He's not currently in Reginald. He's doing some wizard shit.
Reginald, maybe we sacrifice your. I mean, maybe we use your blade to fill in the hole. The holes.
No. You can have this old one.
Reginald, that one's already in the hole. We should use all 4 blades.
I
I'll
think
use
that-
It's already in the
I'll
hole
use
before.
Zanzibar.
he wants to fill all of the holes with the blades to see if something will happen.
Maybe.
Can
we don't
just
know
get
it.
stones to put on top of them?
Reginald, think. Okay, but sure. Okay, Reginald. Let's say we do fill these holes and something does happen. Yes, you're following me. Imagine how you would feel if something happens and you were standing off the side on the wall like a bitch.
Does Infa know what's going on with Reg? Oh, not Infa. Does Antha know what's going on with Reginald? Because he's really antagonizing him with it.
Yeah, he knows. He's clocked it already.
Okay.
He clocked it as soon as he clocked it as soon as he
no.
spoke
All
after
right.
the battle.
Yeah, okay.
He clocked it
Okay.
immediately. He clocked it immediately.
Well, I mean, when you put it that way, and it makes me sound even more intelligent. All right, fine. Where's the other hole?
Lovely. All right. So you see, one of the holes has your old rapier in it still. Then there's 3 other holes. You can pick one. I'm sure you can make your own judgment and pick one. You pick a hole and you walk over and you
Stab that shit in.
you stab the blade in and nothing instantly appears to be happening.
Zanzibar,
The blade
go into one of the holes.
and it's like hovering around and it looks like the blade almost nods and then does like the whole like the flourish in the air and then like the stabbing it down onto the beast like into the stone. It just sheaths itself in the earth. It doesn't go as far, and it does like it goes in, and it does crack some of the stone and like the dirt, the harder dirt around, and slide itself in, but it does get in there at least halfway.
Thank you, Zanzibar. Such a good boy.
Well, that's 3 of the holes. What about the 4th?
I
What is-
don't have a sword.
That's do I.
So
Maybe
Well,
your staff.
I
can
that
mean,
work.
I
wasn't
have-
thought through correctly, was it?
Okay, so I have my rapier and my good rapier.
I don't think my short's over.
And then I look at my arm.
Reginald. No, I'm kidding. That's not what I really- No, Reginald, don't be ridiculous. You need your arm.
Looks
That's
like we need
true.
one more blade.
How many
maybe.
tales have you heard of great heroes with one arm?
That is true.
I-
They usually die.
I
I have a knife.
I'm gonna look at my tail. Hmm.
Yeah. Chop off
don't
your
think
tail.
putting-
Kobolds
I
will
don't
grow it
think-
back.
I don't think putting limbs in these holes is what we're doing. That's a different subject entirely. We're doing swords at
enough.
the moment. If you want to start chopping off each other's limbs and putting them in the hole,
let
then
my short on. I don't think this one will fit unless someone can enlarge it.
You put the short sword in? The holes are very small.
Okay,
They're very
well, I'll
small.
put the short sword in then.
Alright, so you walk over and you stab the short sword into the put it into the hole. It goes in very nicely. But enough room to even wiggle it around and stuff. But it does go in there. Obviously, not as long as some of the other blades that are in, but put it in. You'll step back after this last blade goes in. You'll step back and you just look. Yeah, doing the old the dad with the beer gut, just after he's done yard work, he's just yeah.
I'm proud
I
of
did
that.
good.
Jet's
did
just
good.
sort of contemplating
Yep.
life in the corner.
Yep.
Contemplating
That'll do
his
for the
new
day. I'm gonna go
deafness.
have a beer.
Yeah. Jet's thinking of deaf jokes. Hang on, I'm looking up deaf jokes.
Oh my lord.
Yep. But no,
He's
studying. You'll stand there for a moment. Anthor's just looking at it inquisitively with his hands behind his back. He's kind of smirking at your ingenious plan, and he goes, "Well, gentlemen, unfortunately, I don't think that seems to have worked."
And then suddenly light comes out of him.
Yes, and then everybody dies.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Fuck
Yes,
off.
all your visions go black, and you hear, yes, you're finally awake. I see. We're trying to cross the border, right?
Well,
While
that's
trying to set an
unfortunate.
Imperial ambush. Yes, no, it was a good plan. It was well thought, but unfortunately, I think
Not
it
really.
was.
I know that you want to tell me I'm a fucking dumbass, but yeah.
No, it was a good plan. I mean, we're experimenting. This is the scientific method. Everything is based off of guessing and
But the
theory.
holes are pretty deep, so it could either mean. I just have a suspicious feeling about these holes, but is there any way we can get down there? But there's not.
The only way that I can see us being able to get down there would be through the use of that polymorph ability that Jet has. That would be the only way that anybody would fit in one of
I
these.
turned to Jet and I'm like, how long does the polymorph last for?
1 hour.
Hmm.
And I can't tell the time. Do you have any kind of watch in your Anthor?
What's a watch? No, I have a pocket watch.
What is a watch? You just asked the man who's based his life around clocks if he has a watch.
Do you have anything to tell the
Jet,
time?
do you have a watch on you?
I have a pocket watch. I can scream down the hall how long you got left.
You can use your fucking mind shit on me.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What's the range on your mind thing?
I think it's 60 feet. So...
Alright,
You'll be right.
alright. Fuck it. Why not?
Okay.
Polymorph me.
Bye bye, info. Polymorph into a gecko.
What do you polymorph?
Like, so it's something small enough to go in the hole that can climb. So it's like a gecko would obviously be able to climb.
Gecko, yeah, whatever. Anything that can get in. Okay, cool.
So I'm just
So
thinking gecko.
you're saying that you watch Jet do his incantation, and then he casts it towards you, and you feel your form begin to
Are you
shift.
willing?
Actually, yeah. Are you willing? Good question.
I am willing because I'm like,
Okay.
fuck's sake.
All right, your bones basically liquefy and shrink, even smaller than they already are, and then you just find yourself you're on the ground. Everybody is massive to you, and they're all just kind of looking at you. And now you are a tiny little gecko. You are. A little gecko.
Damn, look at you.
Oh, wait, I need a fucking.
Tiny as hell.
Now, hurry up! You only have an hour.
You know all the holes are blocked, right?
Well, no, they're not fully blocked. You can still
Okay.
can squeeze past them.
I'm gonna quickly go to the nearest hole I can and just run down it.
All right. So you go towards the hole, and you go down. You guys watch as Ampha disappears. The gecko.
Cancel the spell.
Whoa!
As you would, Ginfer as you would. He disappears and goes down the hole. Infer, you continue heading down the hole. Do geckos have? Is there a stat block for
Like,
gecko?
I think
I would think so.
Is there a D&D
There
fight?
is.
I think
There
gecko
is one
is-
for a lizard.
There's a lizard.
Oh.
We'll say you're a tiny lizard. Yeah, tiny beast lizard. Perfect. Amazing.
I
You do
think
have
a
dark
lizard
vision.
would
That's
have
what I wanted
dark
to do.
vision, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they do. They have 30
But
feet
it's
dark
skinned
vision.
as a gecko.
Yes, but you are a gecko, but it's the lizard stat block. You also have 2 hit
I have a
points.
craving to lick
You
my
have
eye.
two-
You have 2 hit points.
I'm gonna get
And
some water and pour it down the hole.
Fuck off.
Fuck, you're dead. Sorry.
I'm gonna cancel the spell. Stop.
You could totally just cancel it.
I know.
Dude,
Wait.
The
Oh,
bruh.
I'm gonna get the immovable rod and put it in the top of the hole.
fuck. Oh, seriously, man. Can the rumor rod even fit in the
Well,
hole?
okay,
Nice
anyway.
knowing you.
You're heading down the hole. You keep going. You're going. You can see a good 30 feet in front of you. It's dim, obviously, though. But the darkness transforms to dim light. You keep going. You keep going. You keep going. And then as you get lower, 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 and lower, actually, let's see. Make a make a make a stealth check. So just roll a d20 because I believe you're using the dex of the lizard here. So you just roll a d20.
Okay.
Because they have a dex of 11, so plus 0. So what'd you get?
Okay.
What'd you get?
I'm going to get a 10.
10. Okay, lovely.
Not that stealthy,
I
unfortunately.
need to roll for things. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, so you're heading down the thing. You're heading down. You're heading down. You're heading down. And then as you're just lizarding down this thing, the earth kind of it shifts a little. Not shakes, but it shifts just a tiny bit. And you kind of feel your gecko-ness. You almost lose grip on the wall, but you keep yourself going. You start creeping a little slower now. Do you still keep going?
I'm gonna keep going, I think. I'm just gonna wait until it's 30 minutes is up, then I'm gonna fucking walk back up.
Alright, so you keep going. Yeah, it's only been about 5 minutes now. You're pretty speedy, because you're basically dashing every round that this happens. So you're 40 feet. So keep going, keep going, keep going, and then 30 feet dark vision. As you get lower and lower and lower, you begin to see off splits in these holes. There's an off split to the left, and then a bit further down there's an off split to the right of a similar sized hole. And then down further there's another off split to the left, and then there's one diagonally in the ground, and these these different pathways begin to open up.
Message issues.
And as you keep going down, you're now you still can't see the bottom. You've been going now, you guess, for a good 10 minutes. But you keep going, and you're just seeing these offshoots start appearing around you. And I need you, Leopard,
God damn, I fucking hate being played.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw using the wisdom of the fuckhead.
Oh, so I use a normal fucking...
Wait, does the polymorph spell epic, what stats does it say you retain in polymorph?
I think it's just you take the whole stat block.
Read the thing. Sometimes it's very weird with it sometimes.
Transforms creature and that you can say unwilling must make it. Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Spell has no effect on shape changes. Transform lasts for the duration or until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal. Yeah, whatever. The target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced with the statistics of the chosen beast.
Okay, so make a wisdom saving throw, and then roll a d20 -1.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
But it does retain alignment and personality. That's the only thing.
Okay, that's the only thing you get. Okay, so
I got a fucking 9 minus...
You got an 8. So you got an 8. Okay, so as you're climbing down this tunnel, you're heading down this tunnel, and then as you're going, you're you remember okay, yeah, I'm investigating shit, and then as you keep going, you're like, the fuck was I doing here again? Why am I here?
Why am I?
Where am I? Where the fuck am I? And then you look over, just looking around like a gecko would. You look over to your right. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, dexterity saving throw? So
Yeah, with the lizard shit. So just roll a dex, roll a d20, and that's it. You don't get a plus. You don't have plus.
Fuck, I hate being a lizard already. I got a 14, so close to 20.
A 14, okay. And so as you see that next to this hole,
on me.
You start hearing the rumbling, this rumbling, earth moving sound next to you. And as a lizard, you look over, and you see this thing, this disgusting face coming towards you, fast. It's bone. It looks like it may at one time have been a human face, but its jaw is heavily distended and it was broken. It has gashing, not sharp, normal mulcher teeth, human teeth, but they're protruding out the front, and it's just dashing towards you. You quickly, let's see. I'm gonna roll. Let's see. Seeing that, because you're a gecko, you retain your your personality and
personality and alignment.
Okay, so
So it's
Do you,
like,
what do you guys think? Do you think a gecko, if a gecko saw that coming from its right, do you think it'd go down or up a tunnel? Do you think a gecko would go up or down?
because you were saying that he
I think
didn't
it would be
remember where
heading
he
away
is.
in the
I think
opposite
we're wrong.
direction.
Yeah, he has no
away.
reason. Like, yeah, you've just forgotten why
I think
you're
it'd
in
be
this
like a
tunnel at all.
D4 and you just roll it.
Yeah, I would think
and
so. Yeah,
1, 2
Leopard,
is
roll
up,
me.
3,
Leopard,
4
roll
is
me.
down.
You roll a D4, Leopard. On a 1 or 2, you go down. On a 3 or 4, you go up.
A D4, eh?
Yeah, roll a D4,
Alright.
and on a 1 or 2, you go.
I got
down.
a 2.
So you start booking it. Did you see this? You look right, like fuck shit, fuck that shit. You just start booking straight down.
Shit,
This
fuck,
tunnel.
shitty,
Shit, fuck, get me out of here.
Yeah. So you're going down, and then you hear like impact the wall that you were just standing next to, and then it turns. You can't see, but like you hear the shift, and you're just continuously going. As you keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going. You keep going. I don't know why I paused. Sorry.
Dramatic
Did I
effect.
die or something?
He's rolling how much damage you take.
You keep
going.
as you keep going, you get like you're still going. This tunnel is still going down, and you look as you see it coming up to you. You can see you could go straight, left, or right. Gecko, you would have a choice. So where do you want to go? You gonna keep going down or go left or right?
Oh, can I? Wait, how many choices is it?
Just 3. There's 3. This is your choice. You wouldn't roll for this. It's not random. You make the choice.
I
here,
don't
left,
know
right,
what
or
to
forward.
make though. I want to roll for that choice there. Like,
Well,
see,
I'll do it for you then.
Okay.
D6. It'll be if you want to roll, it'll be a D6. 1, 2. I'll say 1, 2. You go down. 3, 4. You go left.
Alright, you
5,
roll
6,
for
you
me
go
then.
right. Oh, I'll roll for you. Okay. I'm gonna do a physical dice here because I hate D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
I got a 6. You're going right.
Alright. Fuck! I'm just terrified, man.
All right. So you keep going, and then you see the curve, and you're like, "Fuck that," and you go right. And as you go right, you actually see something. Like now you see it goes past the hole, and it was followed by this like elongated, gray, riveled, like wrinkled, shriveled, bulging neck that just and went
This
straight
is some
past you.
fucking Little Nightmare shit.
I know.
And then as you're like, okay, now cool, I'm in this tunnel, and you go right. You can see now. You keep going right, and then
Can you hear this in your head? Is he like screaming or
He's
something?
60 feet away. He's more than 60 feet away, so I can't.
oh shit, he is well past 60 feet.
Yeah.
Actually, does Polymorph have a range epic? Just asking for questions. I don't
If
think
it does,
Because he
fuck.
might be dead. No, I don't think so. I think it's just an hour.
I believe it's now, and it doesn't have a range. Or it's like 120 feet or some shit.
No, so it's I cast it 60 feet, but then it's just an
and
hour.
then it just lasts an hour or
Yeah.
until you drop it.
Yeah.
Sick.
I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights, and that'll break my concentration of Polymorph.
Okay, sick.
Fuck
Nice,
off!
nice. No, I don't think. I was like, wait, it's dancing lights isn't actually a concentration spell, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It is, no, yeah, that's the thing. I
But
always
also
forget.
Polymorph's concentration, so
Yeah, well, no, because I realized that you can keep you can cast single action, no concentration spells while concentrating on another spell.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just can't cast other concentration
Yeah,
spells.
The fuck is this
And if
thing
I get
chasing
hit,
it?
I
Is
have
there
to make a
a
check.
demon or something under this?
Dude, that's what it is, Sean.
What is
Shut
in
up.
this hole?
Shut up. That's what it is.
It's-
You
it's
should
the-
not.
I'm terrified. I
I'm gonna
wanted
tell
to
you,
be
you should not have
special.
gone in this. You should not have gone in this hole.
Yeah,
this is
it's-
a horrible idea.
it's the
guys.
librarian from Little Nightmares.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
up
yeah,
if you don't know what that is. Look it up.
I actually don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Let's
look
find
up
out.
the-
fucking know
I
what
think
that
it's-
is. Oh, it's
Is it the
No,
librarian
let's-
or is it the teacher?
teacher.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it teacher?
I think
Teacher
it's
from
the teacher.
Nightmares 2.
Little Nightmares 2, yeah.
What'd you say, little whores?
Little
What is
Nightmares.
Little
Little
Nightmares.
Nightmares 2.
Yeah.
Is it Little Nightmares 2 or?
That teacher can
Yeah, I think
elongate
it's
her
2.
neck like a bitch.
Oh, it's the second antagonist. What a bitch bag.
Yeah. The
Hope she
teacher.
died.
Oh,
Yeah.
the teacher. Ugh.
I know, yeah. And its
Ugh.
neck follows you around. It's so fucking ugh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I mean, kinda. Kinda.
And
Kind of
there's
more
one bit
black.
where you're running
neck
through the
there.
vents, and her head is smashing through the vents, making the heads bigger and bigger. Like,
Other aliases. The sadistic teacher.
yeah.
Great. Relatives unknown. Unlucky. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna continue with the scary
But yeah,
thing
yeah.
now. Where the music go, Sean? I need the intense music.
True.
Fuck, man.
The music is on, dipshit. Turn it
Oh,
up.
it went away for me. That's fine.
No, it just went quiet.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it
Oh,
is.
there. I
Okay,
can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Alright,
just
so
doing
you keep,
quiet
so you're now like this neck is like going past you. It's like kind of stopped, but it's still past you. Like blocked. Then now the way you just went is now blocked, and you're like, fuck. Okay, so you go right, and now you see again there is. It's actually more like a plus T almost like section. You can go down, left, up, or right.
Down, left, up, or right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up.
You're gonna go up. All right, so you curve and you go up. You keep going up. You keep going up. I need to roll something.
Mr. DM,
here.
I've given you your wish of killing a player.
Well, shit.
Dude, I just want to get back home.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d6 here. Just don't ask why. If you ask
Yeah,
why,
it was
okay.
not a good idea to go in the hole. Jet's
That
just
was a
very
horrible-
naive.
was a
Like,
horrible
out of
idea.
game, I never would have
Unfortunately-
went in that hole.
Unfortunately, I just realized the lizards have an intelligence of 1.
Yeah, so,
So
yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
I fucking hate using these fucking stats,
So
dude. Why can't you give
basically,
me something more intelligent?
means he can't even
Okay.
think if he's gonna go left or right.
he can make the decision of to go left or right, but that's
Yeah, I
basically
guess.
it.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have the intelligence. Like he has the intelligence to run away from something, but not to remember the way he came.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
fucking
he's so
hate that so
fucked.
But
bad.
You're so
not
fucked.
that you remember the way you came anyway.
Yeah, because you forgot
Um,
Oh.
But you keep going and you keep going, and then as you go up and you reach like the top of this hole, you crawl out. You're not like on like weirdly like this whole time you've been like sideways on like the side of things. You're now actually flat, like on like a flat, like same like circular pipe hole thing. And also you you actually do notice as a lizard, not that you can tell anybody. It's very big. This cavern now is very big. Like this hole, it's like it's a decent amount bigger than any
Is
of
it
the
big
other
enough to
holes.
fit info?
It's big enough. It would be big enough to fit your. Actually, well, you wouldn't remember. You don't remember.
Fair enough.
I'll tell you out of game that it would be big enough to fit Infoman,
Okay.
but you wouldn't know. You don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
I
You
wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I'm
Yeah.
just like, lizard town, bitch.
Yeah, but you're in there, and then again you feel behind you. Well, not behind. Yeah, behind you. Again, you feel that like the ground rumbling and shaking noise. I need another dex save from you, please.
Okay, come on, deck save. Come on.
Oh,
Come on!
Shit. This
So-
is bad.
20.
That's bad. Oh, that one! That one! Oh, well, I don't
no.
think Infa's making it out of this one.
I'm gonna die.
Dude.
Critical injury.
Not
Just
only
dead.
critical injury,
He has
but
2
just
hit
straight up.
points.
No injury. There is no fucking injury.
Is it? If it's over 4 damage, he's dead.
No. Like you just reverse. As soon as-
Oh yeah, yeah.
as soon as he
But
takes
then
2
he's
hit points,
in a
he
hole.
reverts back to Infa. He reverts back to Infa,
But
and he'll take some damage if But it doesn't matter anyway. Sorry, I need to get the stat thing for this thing up.
and you're in a hole. How are you ever gonna get out of a hole?
That
Wait,
is
what
the thing.
happens if you die when you're polymorphed?
You change back. So when
Yeah.
you take enough damage to kill your polymorph version, you just revert back to your normal form, and any excess damage you would have taken goes into your normal form.
yeah.
It's like wild
shit,
shape.
alright.
But yeah, but yeah, the
I
problem
just
is.
hope that I can fucking find a way to get out of here.
Yeah, because the problem is if you're in like a tunnel, you're just gonna grow big inside of a tiny little tunnel. If you're in this room, you'll be fine. But how the fuck are you gonna get out of this room?
Okay, let's see. So what am I doing here? What am I rolling?
Oh.
Can you, roll
I can't believe I got a nat
death
one, man. I'm
saves.
so pissed.
No, I'm reading its stats.
The
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
is we can't even get to you because I
Oh,
can't
okay,
do
never
polymorph
mind.
again.
Never mind. I don't need to
I'm
roll.
just sitting
I
there
don't
bored off
actually
my
need,
ass.
I literally do not need to roll because it has a plus 11 to hit, and you have a 10 AC.
Oh.
So, yes. So, Lizard Man, Gecko Boy, you are in this cavern, and you hear the rumbling. You turn around, very like comically, you turn around, and those same jaws just coming right at you, except they're not, the same distance. Hello.
As soon as Billy gets here, we'll go and test it.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Christ.
Um.
I have to draw this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to draw this.
Just the little green
I'm gonna draw my
gecko.
interpretation of what
Alright.
this
Session
my creepy ass
session-
smiling
by the way,
face thing is.
We're still going, but session may or may not be cut short. We'll probably take a break and
Okay,
then
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
continue when I get back because
Alright.
we're
Just
gonna go.
Terraria.
COVID.
Well, if he's about to die, then he might need to make a new character.
Yeah, true.
We're gonna go get COVID shank. But anyway, the jaws, they're not like, enough distance for you to dodge this time, unfortunately. And there's jaws just, and you are consumed by darkness and these jaws in your tiny lizard form.
You just got.
You don't actually take any damage from that part. I don't think anyway. Let's check if you do.
I just like to think the mouth comes over and it bites off his tail, but obviously he's a gecko,
Oh
so
yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
So his tail just falls off. Like,
That would be good if I rolled a fucking like.
Oh no, here it is. Sorry, I lied. Okay, no. So, oh no, you do take damage. Okay. Let's just see how much damage you take.
I take damage on the
if it's
bite,
any
and
more
I.
than 2, you're
It's going
growing
to be
a
more than
little.
2. It's going to be more than 2. So you're no longer a gecko, but we'll just see how no longer a gecko you are.
So is he in that room where he can stand?
He's in the. He's just been swallowed as a gecko.
Yeah, but was he
He
in
has-
that room?
He was in the room where he
Okay.
could stand, but he's currently he's been swallowed by whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah, wait,
Do
if the
I
neck's
not
that long,
own-
how far back is he gonna go?
Do I not own 4 D8? What the fuck? Where the fuck is my other D8? Do
Oh
I
my
not
God.
have 4 D8s? I don't
Four
own.
D8s?
I'll roll the other one.
No, it's fine. I'll just roll into.
No.
I think I.
I'm
Well, I
rolling the
definitely
other
do because the starter
It's
set
an
comes
8.
with a D8.
I rolled an
There
8.
it is. I found it. Fuck you. You didn't
I
get an
rolled
8.
an 8.
Shut up. Shut your
Fuck
mouth.
off.
I rolled an 8 as well. There you go. So we'll count that as your one. So 4, 11. So that's you take 19 piercing damage.
Alright.
And yeah, it's huge or smaller. So you're basically you are
So,
swallowed.
but you
and,
counter 2 of that. 2 of that doesn't hit you because 2 of it's the
That
gecko, and
takes-
then
pulls the gecko, and you immediately, as you're being swallowed, you're in this thing's neck. You feel yourself and reform back to Infa, and you're now basically water sliding down this thing's neck. Like not water, like water sliding. Like you're going down this neck, and it's for you, it's literally like a water slide. Like you're
Fuck.
just sliding down this thing's neck. Like you feel it bite you, and you take. I said 19, so
I did
said
17
18.
damage.
So Infa, you take 17 piercing damage.
Oh, 17? Fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, because 2 of it was to your gecko
Alright,
form.
so 19. So I need to heal.
2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
you
heal
heal
back
2.
19, and then I'm gonna do the 17
Just
damage.
Okay.
heal
that's
2.
fine. You could have, you could have just healed yourself too.
Oh, yeah.
But
Alright.
anyway,
Why is
yeah.
it saying no source sound for? I literally just hit the.
Alright, so I'm 54
Wait,
hit
well-
points.
Alright, so you're sliding. Yeah, so you're sliding down this thing's neck, and then let's see how this works.
Yep. But wasn't the neck in the tunnel?
The neck is in the tunnel because he's
But
I
currently
thought I
going.
would expand from the
But
neck.
yeah,
and
wouldn't
break
he
the neck.
expand in the tunnel? He would just be like.
He would. He no.
Squish?
So he got bit and swallowed. He's now and he's sliding. He expanded inside the thing's neck after
But
it ate him.
wasn't the thing's neck in the tunnel?
The neck took up the tunnel. The neck he got ate. He's inside the creature now. He's inside.
Yeah,
whatever
but I
the fuck
thought the
this-
creature was following him through the tunnel, so the neck would be
No.
like in the tunnel.
Yeah, and he's inside the neck.
So wouldn't that just he would grow big and then he would be stuck in the tunnel? Like that's
No, he's-
because you
No,
would, like,
no. It's bigger. He's in the neck. That's what I'm telling you. He's in the neck. He's sliding.
Okay, so
in
he's
the
in,
neck.
so the neck is in the bigger tunnel.
Yeah, the neck. Yeah,
like the
this
whole
is
So it's a
Yeah,
bigger
okay.
tunnel where he is.
This is the
Okay.
bigger tunnel. Yeah,
Okay.
this is
No,
the
I
inside-
didn't. Yeah, I didn't get that
Yeah,
because
this
I
is
thought he
the
was.
inside- They're currently inside the emphasized tunnel.
Okay. No. Okay. I thought the rest of the tunnels were.
No,
I
no.
thought it was just like this little room, and then
No,
he
no,
came
they're-
from
yeah, yeah.
behind.
No,
Yeah. Okay.
There are a bunch of smaller tunnels, and then there's this one apparently bigger, almost
Okay.
sized tunnel.
Okay. Yeah.
And
So
you're-
I
yeah, you're
thought he
probably-
was. Yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah, no. He's currently inside this neck, and you're going
The
down.
only
And you
fucking
actually,
weapon I have on me is my dagger.
you do take actually as you're
You
going
left
down,
your
as you're
weapons
you're
there.
sliding down this
Oh
thing. You take
shit! Because you.
um
No.
you take another 12 acid damage as like this bile, body like
Shit.
stomach acids begin to into your flesh. And then you fall and you fall and you fall, and then you actually you feel like that you're very slimy on these fucking walls, and it's like going down. You're like icky, yucky, and then you feel yourself be released from the wall, and you fall. You're falling, and then you impact water. It's not water. And as you impact, you take another 11 acid damage as you just and splash into this vile stomach acid. And you can feel it as constantly. It is just currently burning you.
Hey, real
Um,
quick, Sean, can
oh,
you
God.
draw gravestones for every character that dies so I can put them on the side of the stream?
Oh,
You
yeah,
can just
sure.
start with
One sec.
infers. You can just start with infers now.
And as you're in this
Yeah,
stomach, you're in this stomach, and you're panicking, very fuck, what the shit, where the fuck, and you're feeling the acid burn you and burn you. Well, what do you do? What are you gonna
Is
do?
there anything nearby I can latch onto?
You look around and you see the side of these fleshy black fleshy sides of like this creature's stomach, which you assume is its stomach. You don't see like there's no like platforms, like like elevated areas to think. You're just currently like like paddling, keeping treading water or stomach acid in this case inside this massive creature.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking can I rage?
Sure, you get bonus action rage.
I'm gonna
You
bonus action rage.
Yep,
So that'll be
you like being pissed off by all the damage and being eaten, and you're kind of almost raging at Jed at this point. You're like, fucking stupid.
Oh, he fucking did it.
We do this shit.
Yeah, but he's a kobold. He doesn't get that. Kobolds don't understand
He's a
consequences.
barbarian.
I'm gonna fucking use my dagger of venom to strike its belly to try and open it up.
The belly wall. All right, go for it. Make an attack roll.
I'm gonna
I got
scare
a
fucking face right
13.
now with this drawing.
13.
Holy
As
shit.
you go, like you lift your arm out of the acid to go and swipe at it, and as you lift your arm up, some of the acid jumps and hits your arm. And you're like, and you drop your arm back down. Unfortunately, not making the strike.
Unfortunate.
Yes.
Alright, so that's my turn.
That'll be your action. Yeah, and that'll be your turn. And then as you're like in this thing, as you're doing that, you feel you begin to hear this like low hum, like just this like arcane deep singing. Wisdom save.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
I got a fuck! Fuck off!
What did you get?
6.
6. Yeah, that's a fail. Okay, so you're gonna take. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. That's not good at all.
I think you've
Oh
got
no.
your wish. I think you've got your
I think I might have gotten the way I wanted. Oh well, I rolled 3 ones.
Oh.
7, 8, 9, but it is still 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
And info, I hate to say this, you are unconscious as you begin to feel your eyes get heavier, and you feel
Really?
you feel yourself slip into sleep, and you are now asleep and unconscious.
Oh. I thought my rage went for me. That's goddamn it.
Now, wait, actually, would Jet have, like, felt that the spell was... he was no
I
longer...
was just about to get that as you feel him go unconscious. Actually, no, Jet, when he broke his form...
Yeah, I would have felt that.
You would have felt you lost the connection to him.
Oh, I just heard a oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
We'll get to you in a minute. And I actually do like you've been joking the whole time, but I hate to say this, Leopard Infer is dead. Infer is dead.
Shit.
Infer has gone unconscious and has been swallowed and disintegrated and acidized by this whatever this creature is.
Fuck, man! I can't believe Infer's dead.
He's so far away. There's nothing I can't even dimensions
Fuck.
There is a thing I like to do with this is the first time anybody's died. So there is a thing that I'm going to do when people die, and it may not help right here, but you get to do just as your character begins to go in unconscious and fall into death. You get to do something that I'm calling I think I stole this from somewhere.
Yeah, no, you stole. Yeah, no, I remember you talking about this like a year ago.
You get to do something called a heroic action.
Yeah.
So you get to take one last. Tell me what you want as your last thing for Infer to do. What does Infer's last thing he wants to do be?
Well, he's asleep, right? Or did he wake up?
He's slipping into consciousness, like out of like this is the last thing before you go to sleep, before you feel yourself like lose consciousness. This is the last thing you do.
I was gonna say, can I stop myself wake myself up, but it's magical sleepness, so I can't.
Yep. You can, and just tell me what you want to do. This doesn't even have to be like an actual physical action that's listed in the game. Tell me what you want to do.
I want to try my best before I step out of consciousness. I want to try and fucking put this beast down.
All right. So
I would like to try my hardest to swim all the way through the stomach acid, through all the pain, and fucking try and rip open the beast's belly.
All right. So you as you missed your first strike in this rage, as you hear this singing, you're just like, fuck you, fuck off, fuck you, everything about you, fuck your mom, fuck your dad, fuck your sister, fuck everything, and you begin just power swimming through this acid, splashing, you feeling it burn your sides of your arms and your legs, everything, your chest, and you get over to the side of this thing's stomach, and go ahead and make your attack roll, and this is going to be with advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah, because it's a heroic action.
You could do it.
Okay, I got a 23.
23. What'd you actually roll? What was the D20 roll? What did you get?
16.
Like, what did you get?
16 plus
Okay,
7.
I was checking because with heroic actions, if you make attack rolls, you crit on an 18, 19, or a 20. These are like heroic. This is the last thing your character does before it dies. So you go, but you do hit. You hit it, and you stab this. What are you stabbing with? The dagger?
The dagger, because I have nothing else on me.
You stab the dagger into this creature, and you just like rip it down. And you feel the singing as you're going, as like you do that, and then you let the dagger still on its side. You let go, and you feel yourself dripping out of like into unconsciousness. Actually, that's a good point. Tell me how much damage you roll your damage.
All right, I got a 9 plus 2, so that'll be 11, plus the radiant damage that I'll be doing since I am still in Fury. So that's Divine Fury. So that's 7.
7, okay. Radiant damage. Did you say radiant damage?
Radiant damage is 7 plus 9.
That's actually 14 because this thing takes double radiant damage.
Nice.
So 9.
Let's get some good final music on here.
Let me get my notes so I can do some calculations here.
If I got enough damage to rip its guts out and actually survive, that'll be fucking pog.
You would have to do it. You're not going to do that.
I would have to do a shit ton. Yeah, I know.
And also, you're already falling asleep in the acid anyway.
Yeah.
Is like kind of the thing. This is
I
like.
was gonna say,
this is happening as you're falling.
Slide as well.
No, like.
9 plus, no, you can't do
went down into
so 9 plus 7 plus 14 radiant.
I tried drawing what the hell.
What else?
Describe it as weird.
That's
is that everything? Is that your damage?
That's everything because I can't use Divine Smite.
Yeah, so that's 30.
Yeah, because Leopard, this is basically like you're dead. This is just a really cool thing you get to do right before you die.
I know. I'm
Stab
sad.
into it, and as you let go of the dagger, and it like stays in the side of the creature, you feel it. You see it like pulsing with that like dark and magical energy, and you fall back into the acid and begin feeling it like as you're falling in, like going to bed, going to sleep. You feel the acid burning away your flesh, but you do hear the song is like the song continues, but you hear just this pain like eldritch scream, just like, and then
oh shit, all right.
And then
I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and there you go. And
Well,
that is,
shit.
and info that is the end of your story.
That is the end of info. Do I delete my character?
Yeah, you don't have to delete him, but you'll remove him from the campaign and go ahead right now though. Right now, make a new character. Like, make a new character. Think of a new character. You know, maybe not a barbarian again.
I won't. Don't
all
worry.
you've played, I think.
I'm just gonna make I was thinking of making, since this guy's a paladin, put him as a paladin. I'm gonna make a full paladin.
Alright, fair enough. Alright. Don't worry too much about the backstory and stuff this time.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna be putting any backstory. I'll try and put that in later.
Yeah, just don't even do like a long one. Just do like a brief. Like, you know, what's his oath? What is his? Because obviously, paladins, don't forget, you don't have to be a religious person. You just made an oath. You just promised somebody something, and that's your oath. So,
well, that kind of. No, I won't say anything.
So Jet, at the top of the thing, you feel after it's been like a good like half. You're halfway through the duration, I'd say at that point. Yeah. Oh no, not just before half.
Yeah.
And
do I make a level 8 paladin?
Yeah, same level.
Alright.
Yeah, and you feel, Jet, the connection between you and like this polymorph change shape connection between you and Info drop. It dissipate.
Hey guys, we might have a problem.
What is it, Jet?
What's happened?
I can't sense Info anymore. I can't sense Gekfer.
What do you mean you can't sense him?
Well, it seems my spell is no longer working.
Oh, you mean he's just worn off?
You're funny.
Well, it hasn't been an hour, and it would worn off in an hour. The only other reason is if they've been hurt a lot.
Oh my.
And
what are you implying?
Oh wait.
I think Infa's trapped down there. Or worse.
Excuse you?
Did you? What do you mean? What do you just cut to the chase?
Well,
what do you think's happened?
Blatant words here, Jet. Come on, what are you saying?
Either Infa's stuck in a hole somewhere down there, or he's dead.
Dead?
Well, that doesn't sound good at all.
Well,
Hold on one
Hmm.
second.
Quite a stretch.
Hold on, gentlemen.
Yeah,
One
can you
moment.
talk
And
to him?
Anthony puts his like finger like this is not like you've seen it before. He puts like 2 fingers to his temple. He's like, Infa, can you hear me? I didn't get anything. And that spell doesn't have a limit to its range. So the only reason the spell, well, it's not conclusive. The only reason anything doesn't respond to that spell is if they are no longer on the plane. So not even on the plane. They're no longer living, or they simply choose not to respond.
So he could be
But,
fine.
I didn't
He could
feel the
just be
spell.
down
But the
there.
thing is, I'm thinking it's more likely the first option because I didn't even feel the spell take hold. The message wasn't delivered. I
Oh.
think. I think we've lost our kobold friend.
He could
Oh, no.
just be taking a nap.
Jet, I don't think he's taking a nap.
Oh.
Look at that hole. Jet, look down there. Tell me you would
Well, I
take a nap.
didn't
if
think
you-
it was a great idea.
Well, you know,
But he
neither
kept
did I.
asking to polymorph into a thing to dig.
I didn't think it was the best idea, but at the same point, I didn't have any better ones, and I am
That
a man of
too.
experimentation.
Yes,
and-
it was worth.
He seemed eager, so
Yes, it was his
So,
choice.
then, is he just gone like that?
I think I think so, Reginald.
Should we like build something?
Jet, I think you should go down and look for him.
No, I can't.
I-
I'm a changeling.
No, I have different things. It's
No,
not
no,
polymorph.
no, I'm a changeling. I
Different
can't.
abilities.
I-
It's not
no.
polymorph. It's not a polymorph.
Well,
it's a different
see,
thing.
what if you go down there?
No, I can't. I couldn't possibly.
No. What about Reginald? He could go save
think-
Infa.
Don't look at me. I'm old. I break my back.
Yes.
You'd
fair.
be
I
a
might
lizard.
be
You
perfect,
wouldn't
but
be
that
old
doesn't mean I
anymore.
want to.
You wouldn't be.
I don't want to be a bloody lizard. I want to be me.
But have you ever thought
I
of a
don't want to
lizard?
be some
Have you ever
gross
been a lizard?
lizard
Do you know
person.
anything? Do you know anybody who's ever been a lizard champion?
Well, I've killed lizards before.
That's
Well,
no.
lizard
We're
people.
not talking about the lizard people. I'm talking about the actual
And
lizard.
a gecko.
Oh,
Have you ever been a gecko before? Do you know anybody who's been a gecko before?
Well, except for Infa.
no.
Other than him.
No.
Yeah, exactly. You would be the
I-
first
no.
person.
You would be the first living gecko.
You're not going to do it. Are
Okay.
you? You're not willing. Are you, Rachel? You're not going to do it.
No.
Okay.
If he's dead down there because he's turned into a lizard, I'm not.
Let's kill the
dying.
whole party.
If I'm
TPK.
If I'm going to bloody die, I'm going to do it with a sword in my hand and in my own bloody body.
Well,
I'm
who
not
knows?
becoming a lizard just so you can look around. If you're so curious, then do it yourself.
Jet goes, oh, well, he would have had a sword in his hand, and then he looks and sees Infa's swords in the hole. It's like, oh.
Okay, no, thank God. I just realized there's a spell in this game called Arcane Eye, which literally does what you guys want to do.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have it.
I thought for a second that Infa had it. Not Infa, sorry, Antha had
Infa
it.
had it, yeah. No,
But I just looked and he doesn't.
Just like, hey,
yeah,
whoopsie.
I think bards have it, mostly.
No, it's
isn't
a
it?
wizard spell. It's a wizard spell.
Yeah, oh, no,
it's a-
clerics. Clerics have it then.
It's a
as
wizard,
well.
cleric, and sorcerer
Yeah,
spell.
yeah.
Some sorcerers get it as well. But
Yeah.
I think I could have had it. I think, but I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
don't have it.
I did think of that, but I don't have it, so.
Yes. Okay. Well, that character sheet there can go away for a moment.
So,
Not Infas. No, the thing that just ate him.
oh,
Info
yeah.
comes back as a vengeful spirit.
That's going to have negative and positive effects for you. His heroic action, that is.
Yeah,
But
well,
the-
because he stabbed it, so he's hurt it at least.
Yeah.
He did get a good final action off to help the party. I
that's
think.
actually
As long as we
timing.
go down there again.
perfect timing. That's where we will actually go into break. Very short into the session, but that's where we'll go to break because I'm going to be heading off very soon to go get
Alright.
Yeah,
dinner.
I'm just rolling
In
my
the
dice.
stream.
All right.
You don't have to end the stream. Just chill.
Well, how long
It's
do you
just
think
a
you're
Guess
going
we're
to be?
leaving it on a cliffhanger
Oh,
then.
you can end
I'll
it and
just
then
end it, yeah.
Okay, and
We'll
you can
do
combine
an 11.5.